Borderlands 2. Wait, we already did the boredom joke in the last video. I'll come back to you on that one. The game begins with another one of Marcus's narrations telling you that the vault from the first game wasn't as useless as it had first appeared to be, since it triggered the release of iridium, an expensive alien element, across all of Pandora. That's the planet the game is set on. I don't know if I mentioned that before. The first batch of Vault Hunters received pretty much nothing from this, but the Hyperion Corporation seized the opportunity to make some money and began mining the planet, as well as trying to civilize it by significantly reducing its murderous bandit and wildlife population. This mining led to the discovery of an even greater vault, which the leader of the Hyperion Corporation, a man named Handsome Jack, uses as a sort of bait to lure in and kill potential new Vault Hunters. He really is quite the sociopath. This is where our story really starts, as Handsome Jack fails to kill a certain group of Vault Hunters when he doesn't quite blow up a train enough. You awake to find a familiarly annoying robot looting corpses when it realizes that you're not dead and takes you to its home. Unfortunately, it turns out that Handsome Jack hates Claptrap slightly more than everyone else, so your new robotic chum informs you that he is the last remaining Claptrap unit in existence. And now you have the good luck to be stuck with him. Claptrap's constant chatting is cut short, however, when a bullymon called Knuckledragger steals his eye. I understand that this sentence made no sense out of context, but the clip should clear things up a little bit. You kill Knuckledragger, but Claptrap informs you that only a man named Sir Hammerlock can fix him. To get to Sir Hammerlock, you need to pass through a drop barge that Claptrap can't open, which would be a problem if we didn't once again have our guardian angel to keep things moving. Just before you reach Hammerlock, Handsome Jack sends out a planet-wide message setting $1 million bounty on your head, which attracts the attention of a local bandit leader called Captain Flint. At long last you have an important bandit to kill. This could be just like old times. Hammerlock fixes Claptrap and you make short work of Flint, then Angel tells you that you need to head to a town called Sanctuary, which is the last safe haven on Pandora for Vault Hunters who want to stop Jack. A quick bit of hacking later and you arrive outside Sanctuary, where Roland, a Vault Hunter from the first game who is now in charge of the anti-Jack resistance, says that you can enter if you help one of his men deliver a shield generator power core to the city. The city being in need of a shield generator power core because Hyperion has a spaceship in orbit that can fire mortars at them. Great. The soldier gets killed by bandits, but you manage to retrieve the power core, so Roland says you can move into Sanctuary, because why not? Incidentally, Roland has been kidnapped by bandits, so you meet up with a town mechanic, Scooter, the hillbilly car man, who tells you that the plan when Roland is captured is to make the city fly. Who'd have thought that idea wouldn't work? Roland manages to contact you and says that you can live in his home now, and that information about his whereabouts can be found in his safe. The information in question shows you that Roland has been captured by a bounty hunter called the Firehawk, so you set off, presumably to kill this person, until it is revealed that the Firehawk is Lilith, another Vault Hunter from the first game. This would be great news, but Roland has actually been captured by a group of bandits who call themselves the Bloodshots and hate Vault Hunters, so it's not really party time just yet. The Bloodshots won't let you into their base unless you have one of their cars, so you meet up with Scooter's sister, Ellie, who helps you make one. That's a lot of cushion for a whole lot of pushing. Having procured a bandit vehicle, the Bloodshots invite you to come inside, and you promptly murder every motherfucker you see while listening to the Bloodshots leader try to sell Roland to Hyperion and fail. Handsome Jack sends his own army of robots to capture Roland, but eventually you free him and you head back to Sanctuary remarkably unscathed. Back in Sanctuary, Roland informs you that Jack is trying to find the new vault because it contains an Iridian warrior that he could use to wipe out all life on Pandora. You should probably stop that, now. Following Roland's advice, you head to the Tundra Express to rendezvous with his spy, who apparently knows where Hyperion have hidden the vault key. Using several flaming Varkids, these things, as an alarm clock, you awaken the spy and discover that it's Mordecai, the third Vault Hunter from the first game who now has quite the drinking problem and his bird Bloodwing. Mordecai tells you that the vault key is on a train that will be coming through the Tundra Express, and Roland makes the decision that it needs to be blown up, so you head to the home of Tiny Tina, who is a psychotic prepubescent explosives expert. You have no idea how much I like saying that sentence. She can't help you immediately because she doesn't have the right equipment, so you need to reclaim the payload of her rabbit missiles from the local bandits, which she refers to as badonkadonks. It's confusing but fun, trust me. Soon after you get the rabbit missiles, the train goes boom and you search its wreckage for the vault key, only to discover that it was a trap and that Handsome Jack's strongest henchman, Wilhelm, is waiting in the train to kill you. You manage to kill him extremely easily and he drops a shield generator power core that Sanctuary needs again for some reason. But now the real trap is revealed. Having plugged the power core into the city, Jack reveals that Angel was working for him the entire time, and that you effectively just gave him a way to destroy Sanctuary, as Angel is able to lower Sanctuary's shields using the new power core you just delivered. Hyperion begin to mortar the city, but Lilith manages to use her siren powers and iridium to actually make the city fly for real this time. Unfortunately, she also accidentally teleports you away from the city, so now you can't really get home. Jack uses this downtime to inform you that Angel was also working for him for the duration of the first game because he didn't want to open the vault himself, so he tricked some vault hunters into believing that it was full of treasure. At this point all seems to be pretty lost, but then Angel contacts you completely out of the blue and tells you where Sanctuary is now located. Since you have no way of doing anything else, you follow her instructions and manage to set up a new fast travel link to Sanctuary, which is necessary because Lilith broke the first one when she teleported the city. Back in Sanctuary, again, Angel gets in touch and says that she is charging the vault key, and to get to her you will need to pass 3 barriers: a force field that can disintegrate people, a defense bunker packing more firepower than all of the resistance combined, and a door that will only open for Handsome Jack. Naturally, no one wants to trust what she says, but Roland eventually decides that you don't have a choice. Now all you need to do is make a shopping list. To start off with, you head to the Hyperion Wildlife Preserve, where Mordecai and Bloodwing have stolen a Hyperion upgrade that will allow Claptrap to pass through the force field. Unfortunately, it turns out that Bloodwing has been captured by Jack, so you head deeper into the preserve to rescue her and get the Claptrap upgrade. Jack, however, has other plans and has been using Iridium to experiment with Bloodwing, and now she's a monster that wants to eat you. That got out of hand really quickly, didn't it? Together, you and Mordecai manage to tranquilize Bloodwing, and you retrieve the upgrade, but then Handsome Jack blows her head off, so now it's probably best that we just leave Mordecai alone for a while. To fight the bunker, Roland decides that you will need to team up with a group of bandits called the Slabs who live right next to it. Having survived their initiation ceremony, it is revealed that the king of the Slabs is Brick, the fourth and final Vault Hunter from the first game, so now you can stop worrying about when they're all going to show up. Jack tries to kill you and Brick with a mortar assault, but you prove to be a good team and save the Slabs village, so now they have to help you. Getting through a door that will only open for Jack actually proves to be fairly easy, as all you need to do is go to a Hyperion city, kill one of Jack's body doubles to get his biosignature, and then collect samples of his voice from his narcissistic information kiosks. Back in Sanctuary, Part 3, you prepare for the charge towards Angel with Brick and Roland, while Mordecai is tasked with protecting the city and Angel has specified that Lilith isn't allowed to come. The attack is pulled off smoothly, and even the fact that the bunker is actually a giant flying death machine doesn't stop you from getting to Angel. Inside Control Core Angel, however, things begin to go downhill very quickly. It is revealed that Angel is actually a siren, like Lilith, and that she can charge the vault key if she has enough Iridium pumped into her. This means that you'll need to kill her to prevent the key from charging, which wouldn't be too bad if she wasn't Handsome Jack's daughter, meaning that killing her will enrage him beyond the point of insanity. Roland and you are incapable of turning off Angel's Iridium life support systems alone, so Lilith turns up and together you finish her off. This seems to be a victory, but then the now mourning Handsome Jack teleports to you, kills Roland, and captures Lilith, who he will use to finish charging the vault key. Lilith manages to transport you to Sanctuary, but that's a small conciliation considering what just happened. Upon hearing the bad news, Mordecai reasons that Jack still needs time to charge the vault key, so you can save Lilith if you discover her whereabouts, which can be found at the Hyperion Info Stockade. Jack puts a bridge, a pipe, and a giant robot in your way, but you solve all of these problems with some heavy explosives and destruction, and find out that Jack and Lilith are already at the vault, which is located on the other side of an area which is called Heroes Pass for some reason. Using all the resources you have left, which includes Claptrap for some reason, you mount your final attack on Jack and the vault. Mordecai and Brick are cornered by Hyperion, but you manage to arrive at the vault just in time to not quite stop Jack from awakening the warrior, even though you manage to shoot him at least 50 times. Jack tells the warrior, a creature that could wipe out all life on Pandora, to kill you, but you're the hero, so you kill the beast by exploiting its inability to kill things standing in this spot. It's this bit on the map. Just stand there, it's safe. After finishing off the warrior, using a missile from the Hyperion space station, ironically, you also end Handsome Jack and Lilith removes the vault key from its keyhole. This isn't quite the end, however, as Mordecai and Brick show up just in time to see the key project an image of the location of many more vaults in the Borderlands. Looks like there'll be plenty more vault hunting in the future. So that's how Borderlands 2 ends, and I would say that it left a nice setup to my next video, although that will probably be Borderlands the pre-sequel, which is a prequel to this game, so it actually doesn't at all, really. It just means that I won't have to explain a few things, so... woo. Oh yeah, and the joke at the beginning that I never did. I don't want to now. Whoredom glands shrew? Ah, sod it. Just subscribe for more. Okay, bye.